but this gets on there. Gabriel Gonzalez will tonight's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going for today, and he's hitting under 200 in his last.
Of it, 2 away. Christopher Negron stands in for the plate. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10. Samuel Feliz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Bronco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to minimize the damage here. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Major has a read on it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Big Daddy Bronco will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Big Daddy Bronco comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Major waits on it. 1 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The River Cats come out on top 2-1. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor. Big Daddy Bronco will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Rubio is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on, Fly, get out.
Throw won't get him. Gabriel Gonzalez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Trevor Brown will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Big Daddy Bronco will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Striding into the box, Gabriel Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and so far, that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Flares this one over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Andy Whitlock stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. Christopher Negron has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. In time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Bronco. He singled his last time up. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He's around first on his way to second now. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Gonzalez.
Gabriel Gonzalez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Andy Whitlock digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Franklin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Big Daddy Bronco. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big
Ready
dog.
with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Major is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Big Daddy Bronco comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Right here.
Hey, no one better right here.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
There goes the runner. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The River Cats come out on top 2-1. Good night, everybody.
On 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Iowa, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Hang up, babe. Here we go.
Big Daddy Bronco.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Blake Trinan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 30th. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
10 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyon. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Iowa Cubs. Big Daddy Bronco gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz has a beat on it. And that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Big Daddy Bronco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
Hey, double them up. Let's go.
Ryan Major will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, one away.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
So stepping in, number 23, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Big Daddy Bronco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
This lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Tap foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Gabriel Gonzalez comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Right side. The second for 1.
He's out.
Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fella you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game. And welcome back, everybody. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. The calendar has turned to September. Big Daddy Bronco will stand in, coming off a 2-home-run game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Gabriel Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw caught stealing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Rich Ayala will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Pitcher, I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there...
Big Daddy Bronco will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Lifted in the air to center field. Ayala is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Delman Ladd is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hard hit ball to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Big Daddy Bronco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th. Stepping in, Big Daddy Bronco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard liner towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 4 of the Major League Baseball World Series, the Mets shortstop, number 4, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, as the Mets took care of their Subway Series rival Yankees, sweeping their way to a World Series championship. It has been an incredible year for them and a dominant postseason run. We'll see if they can do it again next year.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot. Cesar Jimenez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen. Chopped weakly to the left.
All right, hold on.
Be a
Right
tough
here.
play on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And now there's no...
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh? Come on, big guy.
Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now. So a good offensive showing for these guys. But if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
7 men on base.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, have
Second
a rip at it up
baseman.
there, huh?
Big Daddy.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Cicchini there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really...
with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Waka comes set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Carpenter, and a rather easy first out. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
2-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And as usual, it all starts with the pitching. I mean, don't get me wrong, the offense, it's done its part too, but you don't run into a lot of 6-game wins.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Runner goes for third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peralta's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Big Daddy Bronco will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. Matt Carpenter is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Lester gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Oh, what a play. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play. Eric Fryer is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to short. Bronco comes up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy Bronco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Big Daddy Bronco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine. Digging in, Craig Gentry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice.
All right, come on now.
Big Daddy Bronco stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their...
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
One away.
Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Bronco. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
He falls to 0-2.
And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here, as we'll see it.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now. He's going, he's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Lewis Coleman will come on needing to get. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Ben Zobrist. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-2. Good night from St. Louis.
His record is now 1-1. Give the save to
And time called now, as it looks like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second with still nobody out in the inning. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pitch misses low. The throw down in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Into the box now, Big Daddy Bronco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards second. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Anthony Rizzo strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Right side, hit hard. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 4-3. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
time called now, as it looks like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second with still nobody. Chris Bryant will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. And he is in there. Jorge Soler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Marte going back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had...
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only one out. Javier Baez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Up next for the Cubs,
Big Daddy Bronco comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Segura has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number. J.J. Hoover will come on now to start the ninth inning. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
left 6 men on base.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next, time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He sports a batting average with runners and...
Gene Segura will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Obviously, no fluke.
Bronco is to his left as he... Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Bronco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball.
And no shot to knock this one down, and that's going to score the run from third. Ben Zobrist will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the... Big Daddy Bronco stands in following an RBI single this first time through.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch,
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Owings has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chacín's ready. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bronco giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. Throw won't get him. Big Daddy Bronco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit hard towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he'll round it and try for third.
Find the ball.
And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility. Settling in now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner and add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Into the box now for the Cubbies. Big Daddy Bronco. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Paul Covington will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs. That was more than...
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Now batting, second baseman, Big Daddy Bronco.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
The batter, second baseman.
Hey, come on, baby.
Big Daddy
See it.
Bronco.
And a fastball in the air for Holiday and left. And that's out number 2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference.
And time called now, as it looks like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second with still. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about people.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Only 1 in the. Tommy LaStella has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with runners at first and third, and still only one gone.
Come on now, put her in play.
Hit hard on the ground to second, across to score from third. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and...
Here we go, clutch up right now.
Hot shot to third. Reined in. To second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things. And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Ben Zobrist. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Settling in now, Big Daddy Bronco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League.
And he had a half a dozen home runs in the previous month. Pretty decent power output.
Braun coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
One now.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, 2 down here.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. Big Daddy Bronco is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Garza pauses. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez has a beat on it. 2 down. Big Daddy Bronco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Santana is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Hit to short.
There it is.
That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So striding in, Logan Morrison, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. This is on the ground to short. Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Big Daddy Bronco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Gonzalez, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. To short, Bronco. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Here we go, no one better.
Big Daddy Bronco stands in, the eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball is crushed. It is high. It's deep. And it's a grand slam. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 9-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
For the Tigers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Tonight's game is just around the corner. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series. Big Daddy Bronco comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Big Daddy Bronco.
Hey, your pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move. Big Daddy Bronco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up. Brian Gonzalez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bronco on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Big Daddy Bronco gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate appearances. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped
Right
up.
here, find the ball.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Big Daddy Bronco will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Shoots this one to first, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little.
Addison Russell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes toward second. Mitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Runner goes for third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they will slap the tag on him heading back.
Hey, 2 away now.
High and deep to straightaway right. Bronco going back on it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it...
Big Daddy Bronco is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
Well hit out to straightaway center. Gonzalez ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to make it around right back where he started. It's an inside the park home run.
And you can pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried him.